97% of people struggle building their business successfully online because of the same mistakes. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you 6 mistakes that I see a lot of times, and also I've done a lot of them, and it will really save you a lot of time, money and energy if you can avoid these mistakes, okay? But before we dive into, my name is Judith K. Ritz and I help busy moms create a business and a life they love, and I want to welcome you to my channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any of my other upcoming videos. So the first mistake is not starting with step 1. A lot of people, when they start a new business, the first thing they do is start creating a website or posting on social media right away without even knowing who's their ideal customer, client or business partner, what's their branding and positioning, what's their niche, what's even their offer, and what's the number one problem of the ideal customer, client or business partner, and how can they solve them. And you need to be clear about all of that, because if you don't know this, you can't position yourself the right way, you can't share your message to the right people, you're not even clear about what's your message. And that's why you need to answer all these questions, really sit down and become clear about who you want to work with, how can you help, what do they need help with, how to find your niche or what is your niche, how to position yourself, and then once you're clear about all of that, then you can start creating your website, okay? So creating the text for your website and then setting up the design and so on and so on. And also start posting on social media. But if you start with your website or with social media posts, then you're not clear in your message and you're posting something, but you don't have the right message and you're not attracting the right people. Mistake number 2 is not knowing your ideal client's problem number 1. I already mentioned it in mistake number 1. So you really need to be clear about what's the biggest problem. For example, are they still in a job and they hate their job and they want to get out of it? You know, they don't want to put their kids into daycare. They want to have their kids home, or at least their little babies. Are they starting with their business and they just can't figure out how to get this thing going? You know, how to generate leads, how to get customers, how to make money, how to live healthier, you know, how to lose weight, how to be happier, how to have a happy marriage. Once you know what's your ideal client's biggest problem and what are the emotions that they feel being in this situation, then you can also address these emotions and this problem and show them how you can help them solve it. And finally, become successful, become healthier, live a happier life, whatever it is that you can offer and help them with. Mistake number 3 is you don't know how to sell. And the question is how often do you make an offer? And there are different ways of selling. You know, you can, for example, in a social media post or in a Facebook Live, you can ask for the sale now or you can ask for the sale later. If you ask for the sale now, you include a link to a sales page, to your post, or in the comments of a Facebook Live, or even in the description. And if you ask for the sale later, then you invite people to, for example, a discovery call first. And the other thing you can also do is doing a webinar or doing a challenge. Share content for free before you ask for the sale, okay? Because that is so much easier, because people get to know, like, and trust you. They see you as an expert, somebody that can help them solving their problems. And then when you offer your solution, it comes more natural and people tend to say yes more likely than if you were just, pitching right away without sharing any value up front. Mistake number 4 is expecting overnight success. So that will kill everything if you can't get rid of that, okay? So you need to be patient, persistent and consistent when you're building your business, and you need to pick a strategy and go with this strategy for at least 90 days to experience and to see some change and to see results and success in your business. I know there are these overnight success stories, but they are not overnight success. We just don't see the struggles. You know, sometimes people struggle for a decade to really become successful, and we just don't see the struggles. You know, we don't see all the money they lost, how often they failed, the lessons they learned. You know, we don't see it until they become an overnight success, and then we see them, you know, and then it really looks like, hey, yesterday I didn't know this guy, and I've never heard of this guy before, or this woman, and now she's here, and you know, she made $1 million in 7 months, something like this. But actually before this, you know, there was a lot of struggle and a lot of pain these people went through. So that's why I really need to understand that there's no overnight success. And what I recommend you do is, first of all, pick one strategy, go with it, but then also find someone, a mentor, maybe a leader in your industry, in your company, or a coach. Find a business coach who can help you get from where you are to where you want to be, because these people went through the process. They know exactly how it is to, you know, to start with nothing and to go each step until you reach the goal. And they can help you go through the transformation and finally become successful. Mistake number 5 is to assume people will just find you. Okay, once you just put your blog out there, your website, or have your social media profile, people will just find you. That is totally BS, okay? Because if you are not promoting yourself and showing up, then people will not see you, you know? There are different things that you need to be doing. And one is, of course, you need to be sharing content, valuable content, over and over and over. So you need to be really consistent with that, because then you're building rapport, you're building credibility, and people see you as the authority, as somebody who knows what you're talking about, and as somebody who can help them with their problems. And the ways how you do this is by posting blog posts regularly and sharing these blog posts with your email list, for example, or on social media. Creating videos, either Facebook Live videos or YouTube videos. And also, I really recommend connecting YouTube videos with your blog, just like, you know, you're watching this video now and it's connected with my blog, because Google and YouTube belong together, and you know, they really like when you do this. And one thing you also need to be doing is not only share your content with your audience that you already have, with your network, but you also want to attract new people to you. And this you can do either by using Facebook ads, you know, you can also advertise a blog post, for example. But very important as well is SEO, so search engine optimization. So that means that when you write a blog post or when you make a YouTube video, that you also use keywords, so that when people go on Google, on YouTube, because YouTube now is the second biggest search engine, and when people go there to look up on something that they need help with, they come across your content, your blog post or your YouTube video. And that's how you attract new people to your business all the time without being active all the time, okay? It's important to share it with your existing audience already, but it's also very important to attract a new audience to you. And that's why SEO is so important. And there are also a lot of other things that you can do to become more visible online. And I created a freebie for that, and you can download the freebie in the description of the video below. It's my 22 tips for more visibility. Okay, and the last mistake number 6, is not having a plan. I'm sure you know this saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And that is so true. So you really need to set goals, like income goals, activity goals, how many customers you want to have, how many blog posts, how many videos you want to do. All of this, you really need to write it down and plan it, okay? So really get your calendar out and plan these things. So in order to create your plan, start with 90 days, okay? Set your goals for 90 days and then break them down into 30-day goals and weekly goals. And once you know what your 90, 30, and weekly goals are, then you can start creating your action plan and really sit down and write in your calendar what are you going to do on what day in order to create your content and become visible. I hope the video was helpful for you. I hope you avoid these 6 mistakes so you save a lot of time, money and energy in your business. So if you liked it, hit the like button and also leave me some feedback in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you hit subscribe so you won't miss it. Bye!